lovely colouring friends, my name is Amanda and this is my channel, Amanda Colours. So today I am here with a little how-to video. It's just how I do the metallic watercolour backgrounds in the Matchstick Mouse Springtime book. So I've decided that every page in that book is going to have a background done in the same technique, just, you know, for consistency and something special in that book. But today's little random fact is that the official national animal for Scotland is actually the unicorn, even though it is a mythical being. So I think that's pretty cool. So there you go. So yes, as I said, we are going to be doing a background in Matchstick Mouse Springtime, and I'm going to show you how I do it. So this is an example of one of the backgrounds. It's got metallic watercolor paint, and I like to come outside of the circle a little bit just to make it a little bit more interesting. And again, I've done it with this one and all the pages that I've done in here so far. However, I have started to record before I've even chosen a page. So let's have a very quick look and see which page I might like to do. Let's do this one. Okay, so what I do first is I have this Mulatto masking liquid pen. They do come in lots of different brands. I did also buy a liquid version that you paint on. However, that one actually stained the paper. It left like a green sort of shadow on the paper. But this one doesn't leave a stain. However, you do have to like take it off fairly soon after you have finished putting your watercolors down. So it is, you know, a shake pen, and basically it's like a sticky liquid that you put down, and it masks, it keeps whatever it is covering white when you put your watercolors over the top. So I am going to start going through and cover the areas that I don't want the watercolor to go onto. Okay, let's try again. Now it's bringing up the what I've already put down. Let's try over here. Here we go. I'm just going to completely cover these bits here so that I can get up into that area with the watercolors as well. Okay, so I've covered all those areas now, and you do need to wait for it to dry, but it doesn't take very long. It only takes a few minutes really. And you can, when it is partially dry, you can actually go back in and add some more over the top if you feel like maybe it's not quite thick enough to cover the areas. So I think that should be fine, and I'll come back when it's dry. Okay, so that's dry enough now. And I have two watercolor sets here that I'm going to use paints from. The first one is the Montmartre metallic watercolor set. And inside are these gorgeous colors, and I have swatched them out here, and you can see how shimmery and sparkly they are. And then I also have the Paul Rubens metallic watercolor set, which was a lovely gift from a beautiful friend. And these are the colors here, and again they're beautiful and shiny. So I think because mostly this is sky in the background, I think I'm just going to use a variety of blues and maybe some of this shimmery white to make it look a little bit like there are some clouds. So I'm going to, it's a bit tricky because I have to do this so far away from myself because my new tripod isn't quite right, but that's okay. It's better than the other one I had. So I'm going to just add some water to each of the blues and the white. I might even do a little bit of the turquoisey color. And basically the idea is to just kind of alternate the colors and do it a little bit randomly as you go. But I will start off with the white and add in some area of cloud. And because we have it masked off, we can go right over the top of those areas, which just makes it so much easier. And now we just start adding in some colors, and I generally don't even rinse off my paintbrush between colors because that kind of helps to blend them. And I come outside of the circle because I just like that look. Alternating the colors a bit, mixing them a little bit, and just splodging it on, really. Starting to look pretty good to me. It's a very simple and quite a quick way to do a background, and it's very effective. It looks like you've spent hours and hours, but you haven't. Just making sure that you're filling in all the right spots. That's probably a bit too much there. Oh, what am I doing? And that's it. So now we have to wait for that to dry, which, you know, being watercolors, it doesn't really take all that long. And then once that's dry, I will be back and we will rub off all the masking fluid that we put down. So I will be back soon. Okay, so it is a little bit of a case of finding the right balance, because I have found that if the paper's too wet and you start to erase, then the paper will come up. But I've also found if you leave the masking fluid on for too long, it's really difficult to get off. So I haven't actually ever tried using my electric eraser to erase the the masking fluid, so I think I might try that. We'll see how it goes. It may still be a bit too wet, but let's just see. Yeah. So that is all erased. Now you can see there are some places that I overshot with the paints, and it was a little hard to see where all the masking fluid was because I have painted in blue. So there is still some little bits, but I can get that off as I colour, and you can actually kind of colour over the top of it too. So yeah, so that is my very simple, easy way to do a metallic watercolour background. You can see the shimmer there, and then I would just go through and colour the rest of it just as you would colour anything else. So I will use my Copic markers on this, and hopefully you'll get to see the completed page at the end of the month. So thank you so much for watching. I hope that this was helpful and a fun little new idea or new tip for you. I really enjoy doing these backgrounds, and yeah, they're a lot of fun. So let me know in the comments if you think you might try this background technique, and also let me know if you have any questions. Yeah, so I hope that you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you next time. Bye.